Hey everyone, welcome back to Straight Outta Mobius. I'm your host, Zora.
I'm the other host, Angelos. So Zora, we had
Yeah,
a week break. I mean, not really
yeah,
a
it
break,
was
but
great break.
yeah.
And
Would you like to say why?
yeah, I had such a good time with my lung collapsing
Yeah,
randomly.
woo!
Yeah, it's fun being in the hospital for a whole week, but I
Yeah,
mean,
it's so fun. But
yeah,
anyway, glad you're okay. Don't
it's
worry,
great,
guys.
but
We're more chill out of you. It's fine.
yeah,
Uh,
I'm glad to be back.
yeah, reading this amazing comic.
Oh yeah, so amazing.
Okay, well, anyways, I suppose we can get right into it. So this week we read from Sonic 74 to 78, Knuckles 29 through 32, and then the Super Special 11 Girls Rule. So overall, what did you think?
The whole week.
Yeah.
Uh, like I liked all the Sonic issues, mainly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I'd give it like a 6 out of 10. Maybe a little bit higher, but 6 out of 10
I,
feels good.
I think I liked all the Sonic issues, but I noticed 78 was kind of dipping back into being whatever.
Yeah.
I liked some of the Super Special, and then I hated all the Knuckles issues as per usual. So, yeah, I guess we're a little higher batting average this week, but still nothing too great. I
Mhm.
guess we can go straight into 74 here. Um, yeah, I guess this is like when Sonic decides to just ignore King Acorn and go to the
Yeah.
satellites, right? Yeah.
Which is like, I don't know. I was like, fuck yeah, about time you
Yes,
just
right.
straight up like go against
Ignore him.
him.
Oh my
Be like,
god! And
nah.
then Sally, oh my, she was like, "But he's your king, Sonic. You have to listen to him, girl.
hmm
Shut up."
Sonic just being like straight up like not budging against her and being like, no, I won't listen to him. Maybe not ever.
Yeah, I
Like,
was like, okay. To be honest, I think this is the tipping point to never listen to him again. Is which is kind of crazy,
mhm.
but like okay, you know what, Sonic? At least you say that. Although I know it's not going to actually happen because of what happens later. But good sentiment. Um, I like how Nate Morgan just suddenly is like, "Oh yeah, we just found a space shuttle." He just
Yeah, he's like, yeah, we had this right here
the
in the
whole
middle of
time,
Mobotropolis. It was one of our weapons. It was
everything
just sitting
right
here.
here, everything you need. I'm hungry.
In a minute.
Yeah.
Oh
So
yeah.
the one time Rotor gets mentioned in this, I miss Rotor.
hmm Yeah, we haven't even like addressed that
The whole
side
thing with
story.
his
Like,
parent. Yeah. Right. We'll get fucking like 20 million characters introduced, but no screen time for Rotor.
yeah, like we'll have the super special where we get like 5 different plots for all these female characters, but we can't get to see Rotor once.
I mean, yeah, right. We could have gotten Rotor's mom.
hmm
Yeah, I think they probably. I hopefully we do get something soon with Rotor because this is getting kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, it's been too long. It's
Um,
been like
all the
almost 20 issues.
yeah, because it's been like all the B plots have kind of sucked out. Oh right, all the B plots for this week were the stupid library subplot. Oh boy, we'll get to that.
Yeah, that probably hindered like the week. That
Yeah,
yeah.
I think okay, after we cover the A story for 74, I think we should just cover all of the stupid library shit at once because I don't want to keep
Yeah.
going back to it.
We did that before too. Let's
Yeah.
just do that.
So okay, anyway, to continue with this A story for a sec, I liked how we're finally in space. You know, the usual Sonic staple of go to space for the fight.
Yeah.
I really like how they draw Metal Robo Robotnik. It's
Yeah,
very
he's
where he's
cool.
like, yeah, the coloring is cool. I like Sonic's fight with him. He's like he just immediately gets pissed off.
I like that like for like for once like Sonic's not like really like
Playing
just
around.
one-shotting
Oh
everything
yeah,
or
he's
like
like he
also
actually
is
takes
like
effort.
yeah, because first off like he's not playing around and second off even though he's not playing around fucking Robo Robotnik just grabs him and like slams him down. He's like nope.
Yeah, right. It's just
Yeah.
like he actually like puts up a fight against him. It's kind of great.
hmm
Um, Shit, what else? Oh yeah, I like the. I think their names kind of They didn't need to rename the SWAT bots, but it's really funny how they're just like shadow bots now.
Yeah, it's like, dude, they're still swap
It's like,
bots,
all right,
man.
buddy, they're not aura farming more. They're just like they're just
Yeah,
black
just
SWAT
'cause.
bots.
Yeah, exactly. It's like just 'cause they're like the same color as you, dude, doesn't mean you gotta change the name of the swap bots. They're
Not even
still
for
swap
long
bots.
too, because after the next issue, he's just back to normal colors.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I don't know, whatever. All right, let's just get the stupid library shit out of the way.
Hmm.
Every issue, I thought this would be the end of the library subplot. And every issue, they found some way to extend it and drag it out even more. Like this was the fucking 1001 Nights, where she's or the girl is trying to get the king to not kill her by leaving off on a cliffhanger. Like Jules, I don't care, buddy.
Hmm.
Holy shit! Also, can we talk about how they somehow have this secret library, but it also has modern-ish history?
Yeah. It's like I don't know. It like I don't even know what to say honestly in response. Yeah, no. They just have like they're talking about like a library that has some of the most like ancient history, and they're just the
About the
only thing
Great
they ever
War.
talk about from the
It's the
library is literally something in recent history.
right. Like at most, it was like 20, 30, not even. It was like probably 20 at maximum years
Yeah.
ago. Couldn't act.
It's
Wait,
like
no, actually, it had to be less because Elias got stuck during that war, right?
yeah,
So
but I
yeah,
think it's crazy because they keep talking about this book that like Kirby wrote that's like so important.
yeah,
But
right. We never see
everything
it.
that's apparently in this book is already known by either Chuck, Jules, or his wife.
Yeah, right.
Like,
Like it's always like, oh, we need to preserve the culture and stuff. It's like, yeah, you see, it's a good sentiment. If only we could actually get a bit of the ancient history of like
yeah,
Mobius and stuff instead of the same
it's like
goddamn
y'all
rumor.
already know this history. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
right. Like
This
you
is
could
literally
easily write the
something that
book
happened.
yourself.
Yeah, this happened like 20 years ago, guys. You guys don't need to keep
Yeah,
praising it like
right.
it's like the
Like
Holy Grail.
at first, you would assume that the Great War happened like way earlier because of the way they talk about it. But then they talk about Sonic being a baby, like
Yeah.
during the end of it. So it's like it can't be that long ago.
Hmm.
And then also, okay, this is not a really thing I don't really give a shit about Kodos, but I don't think he would ever say "Pay de resistance" in terms of the zone. Like when he was showing Robotnik the zone of silence,
Yeah.
and he called it the
Yeah,
"Pay de
no,
resistance." I'm like,
he wouldn't say that either.
he would
He's a
not
brute.
say like yeah, exactly. He's like even if he is some cunning to him, he would never say that. Whatever, Pender shit. And then the art for these sections is always like way worse.
Oh, yeah, no, for
Um,
sure.
okay. Also, the Sonic's mom is purple. Why is she
Uh,
always purple?
yeah, I forgot about that. Like I didn't even like piece that together that much. She's just randomly purple while every other hedgehog has been like I mean, I guess Amy's been fucking
No, yeah, you
pink,
see,
but like
I don't care that she's purple. It's the fact that she's blue in her robot form.
yeah, no, it doesn't make sense.
It's it's so dumb. And then they leave the library. I'm like, okay, finally, the subplot's over. And then there's like time for campfire stories, which is the same goddamn thing. I'm like, oh my fucking god.
I know, and like I'm glad that they brought Elias in because finally like a character that actually like needs to hear this shit
Yes. Yeah, right? It's like,
because he like actually doesn't know any of this. He's been like
on the
in the
floating
dark
island,
for
yeah.
a lot of this, yeah. So I was like, okay, gives at least some more reason for this to even be happening right now, but it's still
Still just
annoying.
ridiculous, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I, for some reason, wrote in my notes, this is not the, I think I misspelled something. This is not the time to, oh, read, right. Okay, this is when they were in the library.
Oh my God,
With,
yes, I wrote the same thing. I was
yeah,
like, guys, a
critical
war is
mission.
coming
Yeah.
back, and you guys are reading.
Especially when this is revealed to be like taking place alongside the Sonic and Sally part of that part. It was like, why are they reading? Why can't you just take the, be like, oh, I remember this. Okay, we could take the book and then leave and explain later. And
Yeah,
then, but
exactly. And literally moments before, they keep going, we need to be quiet or else
right,
they'll hear
right.
us.
Oh my
Like, what?
god! But then we did get the funny, the two funny lines of dialogue is in the flashback is you furry freaks and witless female. I think both said by Robotnik's brother.
Of course.
insane. Like, oh my god, dude.
So Robotnik was very like immediately just on site with his brother. He was just like, "Yeah, go ahead, man. They're ruthless. You got to kill those
Yeah,
guys."
yeah, he does not give a shit.
Yeah,
I, I'm wondering how did Snively get to him because I feel like some of the flashbacks we see Snively with him, but like in these ones he's not there.
yeah, it's weird. Like they don't like give us full context for Snibbly.
Yeah, it's not the worst thing. However, where is? Oh my god, I didn't write anything for the one in 77. All I wrote is why is Sonic's mom purple? I
Mm,
think that's where like the first half, right, where that's where Jules gets blasted and almost dies, and then they're like,
yeah,
"Ooh, find out next time." It's like we see he's right there. Why are you
exactly.
why are you
It's
teasing this?
you just find out next time.
Find out next time on
There's nothing to
Sonic
find
7.
out.
Yeah, and then hold on. Yeah, right. It's just the first roboticization, which they kind of touched on. I guess it's cool to like actually see it, but it's just like I don't care, dude. This entire story is boring. It's
Yeah,
just
it's like
boring exposition.
we were already like told this like ages ago from Uncle Chuck that he messed up because Robotnik tinkered with it,
Yeah,
and that his first mess up was with his brother.
yeah. It's like I guess it's nice to see it,
Like we got
actually
another
see it, but like
perspective
whatever. Like
in
yeah,
yeah.
but like whatever, dude. It's told in the B plot, so it's like you can't even do anything with it. It
Hmm.
just happens. Like okay, whatever. And then like it never comes up. It just happens. It's like
Yeah,
this info is
exactly.
not useful to anything. But whatever. I guess we can go back to the A plot. Because at the end, do you have
Yeah.
any other things about this stupid subplot, which is apparently still not done, right?
Yeah, I think it's still going. They're
Yeah,
still trying to explain more.
yeah. So we can put a pin in that because I don't care anymore. Because like what
Yeah, let's
Jeremiah
go
didn't do
back.
jack shit.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
whatever. Issue 75, peak.
Hmm. Oh yeah.
I loved 75. We did get another Hasta La Vista Mista,
Hmm.
so you know it has to be peak.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, right. The title of the issue, "I Am the Eggman." This issue came out 2 years before that theme song even existed.
That's awesome. I thought it was a reference to it.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, and I'm like, wait a minute, I don't think we're in 2001 yet because it wouldn't make sense to do Adventure 1 after like Adventure 2 came out. So yeah, no, this is before that song even existed. Um,
Yeah, it's awesome.
and then we get the craziest backstory that he just fucking nuked future Mobius.
Hmm.
Rest in
He was
peace.
like, "Yeah, he destroyed everything in my world." So I was like, "Man, the Robotnik in this world didn't succeed, even though he helped me out. I gotta go destroy
Yeah.
his world."
He's like fucking reverse Flash levels of hater. He's like, man, I need to kill Sonic. He's like,
Hmm.
I have to do it. And like, yeah, right. It's just like, I guess rest in peace that one Sonic we saw in that one like alternate universe issue where it's like
Yeah.
the other Nicole backstory.
Hmm.
He's dead now.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
they're all dead.
He thought he won. Nope. He got nuked. What a shame.
Yeah, just absolutely tragic.
Yeah, that's what happens when you still look like classic Sonic 20 years later. What a bozo. Um, but yeah, I do like that normal Robotnik still gets to like live on in a way because he's the one that gave him the motivation to like start, trying to kill people again.
Yeah, that's cool.
Um, I'm surprised that Max actually offered it, like the King Acorn actually offered himself up.
Oh yeah, that he was being selfless in that moment, being
Yeah,
like, "Please."
yeah. I was like,
Uh,
King Acorn wasn't actually that bad. This week, I was
yeah, he was pretty chill this week. I liked him more this week.
yeah, because I'm like, yeah, he offered himself up. I'm like, damn, okay.
Hmm.
He was being nice to Sonic. He was doing something. Yeah, okay, okay. Um, we got Elias being a goat.
Elias
Elias,
has always been a goat, though.
right? Only good character that like I can tolerate. That's not from like the games or whatever.
Hmm.
Um, I was surprised Snively's the one that let them out.
I was too until he
Yeah.
said that it was because he didn't want to get roboticized, and I'm like, of course, it's because he's being selfish.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't expecting a selfless like motivation, but I was still just like, oh shit, Snively's like helping them out. But I guess it makes sense because also like Robo Robotnik like knows that he
Yeah, and Robo Robotnik is also just like way more fucking
medicine.
ruthless.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna kill you. It's like, damn, yeah, because he knows that Snively betrayed him, so it's like he's not like gonna let him do anything. So
Mm.
yeah, he might as well. Um, I forget. Did Robotnik tell them he was gonna move all the Robians to the planet before they tried to make the plan to blow up the satellites, or after?
I forget. I'm pretty sure he told them before. Because I mean, Sonic sees them anyways, like getting on the shuttle
No,
to
yeah,
leave.
yeah, but that's like after they make
Hmm.
the plan. I like because at first I thought they were trying to make the blow up the satellite without getting the Robians off, and I was gonna be like, wait a minute, he's gonna kill everybody. Well, it didn't matter, I guess, because they all left. So,
Hmm.
um, yeah, I don't know. I was actually into it during that last section where he's like trying to fight Robotnik and Robotnik almost kills him.
Yeah, as I was saying before, I love that because it's just like Robo Robotnik just slams him down from the neck, and I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, he actually can like beat him.
Yeah, I was like, that's awesome.
And his parents coming in with the wedding ring set up. Yeah,
Hmm.
that was cool. I don't really care about Sonic's parents, but that was like a good moment.
Yeah, that was like sweet. I was like, oh, that's cool. Like good reason as to why they are able to like avoid
Yeah,
it.
right. You see what happens when you do actual setup?
Yeah, it's
Ken
like,
Penders
dang,
should
they
take
learned a
notes.
little. Yeah. But
um,
I also just really love the ending because we
mhm.
get to
Oh my
see
god, yeah,
in the basement.
The modern Eggman or one of the
Yeah,
other
the
designs.
modern Eggman.
Yeah, no, I really
The
like
other
that.
the other designs were funny,
They
but
were
like
funny, yeah.
seeing modern Eggman, I was like, yo.
Yeah, I do like. I see. Unlike modern Sonic, I like how Robotnik gets the Eggman design.
Yeah.
And this is like a much better reason in the world of the comic for him to actually change designs, and it's not vague time beam.
Yeah, I think it's really cool because like now he has like the cool like I don't know what it is like his like robotic tendril
Oh
arm
my god,
thing.
yeah, right. Those were cool too.
Yeah,
In like I think
that's so
76 or
sick.
77. Yeah, those
Yeah.
were cool too. Um, shit, what was I thinking? Right, I liked how it like zooms into him, and then it has the one panel where it's just like he's just like not frowning. What's it called? He was like he zooms in. He like furrows his eyebrows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
Hmm.
Um, but a little before that, when they actually escape from the satellite, what I did like is that there's like the blur on the shuttle.
Oh
Like the
yeah.
background is like stable, but the like shuttle is like blurred from like moving. I like that. It was really cool. I do wonder
Hmm.
how they did that, considering it's like not digital
Like,
art.
yeah, it's like old art. Mm.
Yeah, they that
And
had to be
there
hand
were
drawn.
definitely techniques back then,
No, they
but
probably
I
like
don't
maybe they
know.
took a picture of something while like shaking it or something. I don't know. There's probably an
Maybe.
easy way that I'm not thinking of, but I do like the effect of it.
Mm.
But yeah, no, that was for you know what for a celebration issue that was pretty damn good.
Yeah, I liked it.
Mm-hmm. And then 70, we go 76. We get
Yeah.
Sonic the Mondo Rush.
Mhm.
Um,
I like Sonic just fucking well more so the whole gang, just all of
mocking
them
him.
being like mainly Sonic though, just yelling
Me
out
too.
like being like, "Oh no, it would be a shame if we got captured, right, Snively?
Yeah,
You
right.
should help us."
Was just laughing.
Oh, it'd be a
They were
shame.
all
Yeah.
laughing at him, right? It was like
Yeah, they
crazy.
were all laughing. I was like, "Oh my God." I was like, "You guys are willing to risk all that just to get him to work with you?"
I mean, they could probably escape easily. It's just kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
um, I like with seeing this. I'm glad the artists are also having fun drawing Eggman because they always love drawing Robotnik.
Yeah, they're having so much fun drawing him.
Mm-hmm. I was very happy. So I'm like,
Yeah, they draw a lot of
he's
dynamic angles with him.
yeah, I like that one tendril shot.
Hmm.
Yeah,
The one where it's like it's kind of like the focus of the frame, and it's him like slamming his arm into like the computer.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, right. Funny bit of dialogue is when they're in the city and they're trying to save civilians, and Sonic says, "Come on, guys, you got a juice." And the guy's like, "Juice? What does that
Oh,
mean?"
yeah. I was glad somebody finally was like
I
What
mean,
are you talking about? Like,
it
of
was
course,
funny.
not everyone there would like understand what his lingo
Yeah,
is.
like we know what he's talking about, but like it's just funny that no one else does.
Hmm.
I found the coloring also very good. Oh my god, when the shadow bot started doing the optic blast. I
Oh
wrote I
yeah,
wrote
when
down
they started,
optic blast, like a
of
Cyclops.
course you did.
Optic
They
blast.
started blasting, and Sonic was like, "Whoa, I gotta melt y'all's feet."
Yeah, with the he's like fool, we resist fire. He's like, nah, you're dumb. Um, shit, I was thinking. Right, yeah, I do like how they like all try and rush to save everyone. Though I do find with the introduction of Mina, Sonic has absolutely zero tact with telling her how her friends are probably roboticized.
Hmm.
He's like, I ain't gonna lie to you, they're gone. Like,
Yeah,
damn.
he was just straight up. He was like, "Yeah, no, I'm gonna be completely for real for you. You're cooked."
Yeah. I do like Sally and Sniffly teaming up. That was fun, even if because they're like Sally's like about to kill him, but they're just like, I need you.
Hmm.
And delete Knothole. I thought it was weird that Knothole's location got deleted like off screen because I was surprised when they jump back out. I thought that like I skipped a page or something.
Yeah, they were rushing for it.
Yeah, like I guess it's they had a lot of other things to do, but I'm just like I don't know. It's kind of weird that they were like about to delete it, then all of a sudden they jump back out, acting like it's like damn, okay, I thought they didn't do it, but whatever. Um, and then we leave. Like the goat Sniffly leaves. I'm
Hmm.
so sad.
He's like, "I'm out of here. Screw you guys."
Yeah, no, I'm gonna miss Sniffly again.
Yeah, we won't see him for a while, I bet.
Yeah, because I can kind of tell that they're trying to get rid of him.
Hmm.
Like they were trying to set him up as a main antagonist, and then they were just like, nah, it's not gonna work. So then it's back to Eggman without Sniffly. So I do kind of
Hmm.
hope Eggman finds something else to bounce off of because I always liked how he and Sniffly's dynamic worked. Um, oh yeah, what I was not expecting when they deleted Nahul's location was that they would just give him a fucking virus and it would make him actually sick.
Oh my God, yeah, he was just like, "Oh, I'm feeling it," and then he just goes back again, not realizing it has a
Yeah,
virus in it. Like,
yeah, he does it
dude,
again. I'm like, damn man, you had to do it twice.
yeah, it's like you guys are not good at this.
Also, I think this one issue there was I think they misunderstood the goggles on his head because they weren't really connected. I think they looked kind of just like hole vents, if you get what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, I think I get what you're saying. That's
Yeah,
weird.
I think just kind of either they forgot to draw the line between them or they just misunderstood it. I thought that was weird.
Hmm.
Um, then we get the 77. Oh yeah, I thought Amy's eyes were really fucking big.
Yeah, some of the art this week was kind of,
Weird. Yeah, I can kind of see it's
yeah,
like they're going. It's like they're trying to do anime, but like
yeah.
too anime, like
Hmm.
beyond.
There were a lot of moments where I hated Tails'
Oh
eyes.
my god, his eyes are so big.
They were so big and so shiny, and I was like,
Right? It's
dude.
like they're trying to draw the highlights, but the highlight then becomes like half the eye,
Hmm.
and it's like, all right, Tails, I get it. Stop staring.
Also, the Sonic's parents, their wedding bands get retconned into like actual rings now on their
No, I thought they
hands.
always said that like they were made out of power rings. So that's kind of why it worked.
What, that they could just turn into like the rings on the fingers?
Oh wait, I think I
No,
might have skimmed over that.
yeah, no. If you go back to it, like go back to the
Let me
beginning of
see.
77, it was the first thing I noticed. They retconned it. It's no longer a
They're
band
not
around
allowed
their
massive
arms.
arms. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, wait, it
It's
wasn't
it's
even
on
mentioned. It
their
just happened.
fingers now. Yeah, it just happened.
Okay, let me see.
I don't remember any text saying anything about it.
Huh. Let me skip back.
Maybe I skipped the text or didn't
I don't
know,
remember
but
that happening. So,
yeah.
I'm trying to see where.
77 at the start, just like go to like when the parents are like
The
in
slide.
knothole, like when they get, yeah,
You see,
you'll see them
I just
show their
don't see.
hands.
I just. Oh. Huh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I didn't
see?
pick up on that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I noticed that immediately, and I was like, "Whoa, what?" Retcon the fact that they're bracelets and turned them into actual wedding
Why did I
rings.
not notice that? Yeah, that's whatever.
Yeah, it's kind of glaring. It's like right in your face when it does it. I'm like,
Yeah,
"Whoa,
right. Like
what?"
these wedding bands, bro. Those are not bands. Those are rings.
Yeah, what? You guys completely changed that out of nowhere?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you see, that's not the only retcon we have this week. So,
Yeah.
um, okay. I think honestly, with a lot of comics, I'd get frustrated with the status quo, like the old status quo coming back. But I'm gonna be so
Mhm.
for real. The Mobotropolis status quo was so worthless that I am just happy that we're back in Knothole.
Oh yeah, no, completely. I was glad when King Acorn was just like, "This is where we're staying." I was like, "Good."
Yeah, right. Like, oh my god, finally we have an actual antagonist back. We have our good stat. We have the Freedom Fighters as like an active group again. Like, finally, please, thank
Yeah. It was
God.
starting to feel like a Saturday like AM cartoon. I was like, "Dude, we're at the fucking weekly villain right now waiting for Robotnik to come back.
Yeah,
Please
it's
give
like
us a main antagonist."
because it's like they tried with August, but he never showed up. They tried
Yeah, it
setting
was
up
just
Snively, but they
boring.
took care of him immediately.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Snively was too much of a coward to actually end up doing anything.
yeah. Or they like, well, they didn't even bother developing him to be beyond that. And
Yeah,
then
exactly.
when they actually got back to Mobotropolis, it's not like they barely tried developing that either. It was all just about Nate Morgan and the fucking Mad King Acorn's relationship with him. Like, okay, man, sure, whatever.
Yeah, it was just not good.
So it's like we barely even developed Mobotropolis. So whatever, you know what? Fine, blow it up again. I don't care. Thank God we're back in
Hmm.
that whole place I actually like. Um, right. Oh yeah. So now we're getting. They already start another tease, which I thought was kind of crazy with the space thing.
Mm.
What do you think that is?
Oh, I got you. Yeah. It's probably the I forget. My brain's blanking on the name of it. The thing where Shadow's on.
The arc?
Yeah.
No, I don't. I can't be because well, maybe they'll maybe it becomes that, but no, I can't because it's that was after.
Wait, no. Yeah, no, it's only SA1,
We're
right? Yeah.
we're in 1999 right now until
You're
78,
right.
so it can't be the arc. I mean, I think it is.
Mhm.
I think it is Overlanders, but not like the arc itself.
Gotcha.
But okay, actually, I'll talk about this when we get to Knuckles. I was going to talk about how the echidna stuff, but we're not there yet. Um,
Gotcha, yeah.
oh yeah, right. Eggman just immediately trying to get the virus again. He just becomes sick.
Yeah, he just immediately gets himself sick again. He's like,
Yep.
"Oh, now I know what did it."
Oh my god, yeah. Then we have Sonic saying this is the start of a beautiful friendship with King Acorn. Yeah.
Yeah, that was it's like not really, but okay.
He's like,
But
sure,
I
bro.
did like King Acorn being like, "Damn, you got some you got some guts standing up to me.
He's like, you're
I
kind of
like
right.
it."
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I found weird when he was like, oh, we can't tell anyone this though, for the ego. He's like, yeah, I get it, I get it. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, it's like Sonic was like, "I get it. It's for the ego." And it's like, "Dude, what? You
No,
don't
he's like, you
you're
see, he's right. But my point is like, wouldn't it be better if he did apologize? Like, I understand why King Acorn would be like, oh yeah, it would make other people want to, um, be disloyal, but also like, wouldn't not apologizing just show that you're stubborn and not willing to admit you're wrong?
Mhm.
Whatever. I don't care about King Acorn, so
Yeah.
I guess we can do Knuckles 29 because that was next, right?
Yeah, that's next.
Um, yeah. I thought this was horrible. It is so 28. If I remember correctly, 28 is where Knuckles and Julie Sue finally got together, right? Like I'm not wrong
Yeah.
about that. Okay, okay. So why out of nowhere? Okay, I like Mohini's art, but going back to his art style is just so like weird because it
Mhm.
suddenly everyone looks like the classic characters. I thought we were reading a flashback issue. I'm gonna be so for real. Um,
Yeah, it's completely fair.
we're suddenly back in the classic art style. We this issue randomly comes out of nowhere, just barging in from the main book with Sally, with this barely developed friendship that Knuckles and Sally apparently have. And it also retcons the retcon of the retcon.
Yeah.
Right, like, okay, you know what? How about you say your thoughts before I go any further on this?
About what exactly? The
It's
whole
the
issue?
whole issue, I guess, or whatever, anything
Uh,
specific.
I was just happy to see Knuckles for a majority of the issue
Oh
and a
yeah.
Knuckles issue.
No, you see, you're right. But it's just like
Yeah, no, it just wasn't that good of an issue, but
it's like
and
this is a
also
bad
like
Knuckles
another
issue.
retcon.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's more like frankly, this is how it should have been. Like, okay, when they retcon that Sonic, when Sally and Knuckles knew each other, I assumed this is how their friendship was like. Like they were like they had met on a few occasions, while Acorn had visited the floating island. And then that one earlier Knuckles issue retconned that they met the one time, or at least that's how it felt like they were trying to make it. And then this
Hmm.
retconned it back to being that they've met multiple times to have this like actual friendship. So it's like this is I prefer it this way, but it is also another retcon to the retcon.
Yeah, it's just like it's excessive. It's like, dude, we don't need to keep doing
Yeah,
this little back and forth game we're playing here.
and it also just comes weirdly with the plot because it's like all of a sudden we're dealing with all the Dark Legion, Dingo, Julie Sue stuff, and now we're talking about Knuckles and Sally's friendship, which has barely mattered at all in the 30 plus issues of this book.
Yeah.
And also it's just like I mean, okay, you know what? It did have the gag about her changing designs. That was funny.
Hmm.
That was kind of it.
Yeah, it was one of the things I liked about the issue.
Um, oh my god, right. This is also one of Sally's worst moments, dude. On when she starts defending Acorn, like,
Oh, yeah.
oh my god, right? Like, why are we defending Max wanting to kill the Robians? Are you kidding me? She's like, if I were in his position, I think I would. And like when Robo Robotnik Mach 2 was on the horizon, I might have done the same. He didn't know that Eggman existed at this point. He thought the fucker was dead.
Yeah, exactly. He was just being a brutal ruler.
He's
And
like,
I don't even get Sally most of the time in that issue too, because she just keeps like being super passive aggressive with Knuckles the whole time.
no, it's like I actually like I understand what she kind of means at the second half, but her like defending King Acorn is so stupid because they
Hmm.
didn't know that Eggman exists at this point. They thought he was dead. King Acorn was just going crazy, trying to kill all the Robians for no reason. Like, sure, maybe you could maybe say he has a tiny point if he knew that Eggman existed, but even then, that's still fucked because they're people.
Hmm.
So it's like, why are you trying to defend him? It's like, oh, pragmatic. Like, shut up. It just, what are you
And
doing?
it's like also meaning that she's like defending the idea of killing like Uncle Chuck in
Right? Like,
front of
it's
like
like,
Sonic and his parents.
exactly. And then Knuckles doesn't question at all that like she's suddenly talking about Robotnik again.
Yeah.
Like, no one questions the fact that the supposedly dead guy is coming back. The brother, you know, I can kind of understand the Brotherhood's position, but also, is there really no gray area where they can just help at least a little bit? Like, you're telling me it's murder him, murder everything, or nothing, right? Like, seriously? Like, they don't even have this viewpoint, I guess, sometimes.
Yeah.
So, the Brotherhood are stupid. Knuckles is Knuckles trying to defend them is whatever because he barely knows them. So I'm like, okay, fine, whatever, sure. And then Sally's like, well, we can't be friends anymore. You guys are barely even friends in this comic. You've told us they're friends. You haven't actually done anything with the friendship. Like, wait, instead of doing the stupid Hunter storyline in the next few issues, maybe if they had like Knuckles and Sally team up for a bit for an arc before they suddenly get into this like discussion with the Brotherhood, and then she's like, "Oh, I can't be friends with you anymore because of that." Maybe then I would actually care, but no, that would require buildup of something important.
They can't do that.
No,
They
no, we
don't have
can't do
that
that.
function.
So dumb. Yeah, it's like I'm getting so mad over this one-off issue, which isn't even like the worst thing in the world, but it's like the emblematic of so many problems with this book. Is like
Hmm.
ignoring things that have been set up for in favor of new things, and then awkwardly placing the old thing at the worst possible time and barely developing it. So dumb. It's so dumb.
Sounds like Archie Sonic in a
Yeah.
nutshell.
Anyway, super special LF.
Yeah.
um, I thought Sonic was funny on the cover. Did you notice what he was doing?
I did not. What was he doing?
Oh, he was like, it's like all the girls in the front. He's like, wait a minute, whose comic is this?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Never mind. Yeah, no, I know what
Yeah,
you would.
that was funny.
Yeah.
Um, and then since we're reading from the archive, I guess the old version of this book. And good lord, it's the stupid naked Sally thing people like talk about all the time.
Hmm.
Like, it's okay. Basically, people always talk about how, um, in the first part where she's going into the pool, she's not
Yeah.
wearing the jacket, which normally I guess is whatever because she only wears the jacket. But the way she's drawn is with such human proportions that it's weird.
Oh, yeah, that it feels weird. Yeah, no, I understood that.
Why are we drawing a teenager with human proportions without clothes?
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, that was her story was a whole load of whatever.
Yeah,
Um,
it was pretty just like,
whatever she was talking to. If it's implying Max knows everything, that's really stupid because he clearly doesn't.
yeah.
Um, I guess I liked some of the moments with Elias, like the fake Elias or whatever. I think I guess it's fine that Sally rejects everything, like seeing it. But the 20 years later tease is stupid. Like, okay, what are we supposed to get out of that?
Can't believe Elias is still goated even when he's a fake.
Yeah, fake Elias is just as chill as the real one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, oh my god, then we have the Hershey one. I'll be honest, when
Dude,
I wrote in my notes, she's like, I hit it, I got there in one piece. What piece?
no, I thought the same when I read it, and I was like, dang it. Everyone could say One Piece, and it's infested my brain.
Yeah. Um,
But, like, I was so whatever with this plot.
this
I
was
was just
also
like,
whatever. Did you notice
yeah.
one of the words that she said?
Uh,
What did she call Robotnik?
oh. She said, like, Egghead or Eggman.
Eggman.
Some,
I think
yeah.
she is the first person to say Eggman in this
Yeah, I think so
comic.
too. Yeah.
Hershey is the first one to say Eggman.
Yeah, like, wow. We got her to be the first one. One
Anyway,
of the more insignificant characters. But yeah,
yeah,
no, I was like, my
yeah.
note is literally just like whatever, like okay, Rip Valdez, I guess.
Yeah, like I don't care about this squad, so I don't care what's happening. I don't care. I don't
Yeah,
give a shit about Valdez.
yeah. I
All
was
I
like, are we
find
supposed
is
to be like, is it
invested,
supposed to be like an emotional moment or
right?
something?
Like, oh no.
Like we barely even saw Valdez
Oh my god, we didn't even
anyways
talk
when he
about
was.
that in the main book. Holy shit, right? That's when it happened.
Mhm.
Valdez stayed behind. We didn't even talk about that. Oh my god, we completely skipped over that. Yeah, Valdez staying behind during the main book of 75.
I
Oh
know that's
no.
like even we didn't fucking notice.
Like boo hoo.
Yeah, it's just such a like. I don't know, like, I don't understand. Are we really supposed to be invested with this character?
Like, listen, I
He, like,
understand this is a kid's comic, but like there's so many characters here that I just don't care because they don't show up and it's not like a One Piece thing where they're there for an arc and then disappear because it's like they're moving on. No, it's just like they keep showing up every once in a while, but they're so useless that I don't care.
yeah, because, like, we didn't even get much Valdez stuff even when we were focusing
Exactly.
on their crew. Like, he barely talked.
The reason that we were supposed to care about him is because he's apparently friends with SPO.
Yeah, and it's like, I really don't.
It's like whatever, man. And, oh, okay, to talk about the actual Hershey segment here, she's supposed to be quiet, right? How does Eggman not hear her talk?
Yeah, why is she talking to herself?
Like, this is a comic. You can think. You have thought bubbles.
Yeah, like, she just keeps talking to herself in the
Also,
vents,
oh
and
my
I'm
god,
like,
right?
dude.
And then Jeffrey would have absolutely blown her cover, right? Like, there's no way Eggman didn't at least hear that.
Yeah.
Um, and then all does is get confirmation that Valdez is now a robot. And then she just tells Jeffrey, "We lost Valdez." Do you understand how vague that is in this universe?
Yeah, tell him that he got
Yeah,
roboticized. And like the other thing that also doesn't get addressed afterwards is she leaves a bomb and
and the Eggman just fucking
fucking
explodes.
yeah. Yeah, he explodes and then that just never gets
Yeah,
addressed.
I'm
Like
like,
did
I don't
he
know. I
actually
don't
get
know if that was supposed to
exploded?
fuck him up? Was that supposed to blow up that body and he just replaced it again? I mean, I thought it was kind of funny, but like,
Hmm.
whatever, dude.
It just gets left in the air, and I'm like, wow, I really don't care about this plot. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Next one. T
Um.
plot.
Oh my God.
Another whatever one.
I only wrote two things about this Lupe one. Is Uncle Chuck evil and Welp Lupe's a robot now?
Yeah,
This
it's
is
basically what I had. We
That's
don't need
it.
to
That's all
say
that
much
happened.
more than
No,
that.
because
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really care much about the Lupe like subplot they were doing before, but like
I
I
mean,
was
I also
starting.
don't care. Yeah.
Yeah, but I was like slowly warming up to at least the Overlander kids, and they just like the most random resolution to it the entire time. And suddenly everyone is roboticized, so she is now a robot, beats up Uncle Chuck, and is like, "Leave me! I just want to be with my family." Before she succumbs to the roboticization. Like, okay,
Yeah, like the only thing I thought was cool was that she had like a smidge
a
of
free
free
will for a
will
second.
before. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was
I was
cool, but
like,
like,
yeah, it's
whatever, dude.
just so nothing.
Again,
Hmm.
it's too many characters in this goddamn comic.
Hmm.
And then we get the bunny one. I like the bunny one.
Yeah, the bunny one was nice, but
It's,
I think they kind of rushed the end half where they
I
like
agree, but you know what?
upgrade her.
For a story and a super special, I'm like, but they can't really do much else. So I'm fine with
Yeah.
it. Would it
I
have
think
been?
what upsets me about Super Special is that like it's just so many different plots all like
Oh right,
jammed
this could have been a
together.
beef story and it would have been better paced.
Yeah, I was like like it upsets me that like we're doing like five different plots in
Yeah,
one
I think
comic
four
and
would have been
I'm
fine.
yeah, four would have been fine. Five is like
Too
you're
much.
rushing
Yeah, right.
everything.
They could have
Yeah.
cut the Lupe one.
They could have. That one could have just not existed.
Right, because it's not like we learn anything there that we don't. Like, I guess we get the Lupe, like, Wolfpack resolution there, but, like, we get Uncle Chuck being used as, like, Eggman for a general later. So it's
Yeah.
not like we get anything that we're not learning anything else, whatever. Um, I did like the story with Bunny because it's like, I don't know, I guess she has to, it's cool that she has to grapple with, she'll never go back to normal.
Yeah.
I like Antoine. You know, Antoine, kind of a goated guy now.
Yeah, he's chill. I mean, there's like a later moment where he's chill too.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
it's
in
literally next
78. Yeah,
issue
in
where he's
78.
chill. Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote it in there too. I was just like, you know, Antoine is so much different now. It's kind of
Yeah,
crazy.
he's matured.
He's kind of like one of the best characters now.
Yeah, it's like I've grown to really like him and Bunny together. Like they're
Hmm.
just like the goats right
Yeah, at
now.
least they actually have a developing relationship, unlike the two main characters of the comic.
Hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, I can't believe I used to think Sonali was pretty good when I was a kid. There's nothing to. Maybe there is later. I'm gonna be honest. There's probably a lot more stuff later with them, but like
Yeah,
this
but right now
relationship is
no
so nothing.
substance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like I like this relationship more in issue 50, and there was still barely any build up. But we are 26 issues later, and there is still barely any more build up with their relationship. And they're supposed to be dating, right?
Hmm.
We had the whole thing in the crossover where they had a couples argument. They had a lovers quarrel. They had a whole ass lovers quarrel.
Yeah, and like literally Sally sees the future and is them married, and I'm just like, dude, you're not setting up shit for this.
Yeah. Um, Another thing I noticed, Tails is actually colored the correct color now. He's not colored like the Western cartoons anymore.
Mm.
I forget if he's colored that way in 78, but they actually did correct in the Super Special. Um, and then we get to the Julie Sue one. What did you think of that one?
Mm.
So
I don't
we,
know.
we get the right. Okay, okay. So I think. Do you realize what they've retconned Julie Sue to be?
What they've retconned her to be?
Okay,
Like
okay,
what?
okay,
You mean like
okay,
what they're
okay.
trying to make her into?
So
Like,
no, 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 no. Okay, so
like a sleeper agent?
who is related to Kragok?
Dude, I don't even know honestly anymore.
So okay, for real, for real.
I've,
You're right.
yeah,
Okay, so Kragok is Julie Sue's half brother, right? I think.
yeah.
Okay,
I recognize that much,
okay,
and then
okay.
like his
So
sister is her
with
half sister.
and more was Morituri Rex the one who invaded the Brotherhood? I forget. He is right.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So Morituri Rex invaded the Brotherhood, who was Julie Sue's father, right? Or someone
Hmm.
related to her. He's related to her. So Morituri Rex is in the Brotherhood, who eventually is descended to Locke and Knuckles.
Oh my God. Wait.
So they're very distant cousins, but Knuckles and Julie Sue are now related.
I don't like this. Mm-mm.
I'm ignoring this retcon, by the way. This is stupid.
Yeah, I mean, this whole thing was stupid. I kept getting
Oh
lost in
my god, right?
translation reading this. I
It's
was like,
like
dude, what is going on?
she's like, why don't I remember this? They activated the neurochip. They you got hit with the 5G beam.
They memory wiped you. Here's the sleeper word.
Right?
Echidna.
It's the story is so weird compared to the other four too, right? Because it's like why this
Yeah. Also,
massive
the
confusing
the
revelation?
pink text boxes,
Oh my
I
god, it was
wanted to
blurring with the
rip.
background. The
Yeah, I
first one
wanted
blurred
to.
with the background. I had to like squint. I'm like, what am I reading?
It pissed me off because it was like, uh, it was like a faint, like lowered opacity
Mm-hmm.
pink
Mm-hmm.
background with hot pink text, and I was like, dude, you do not put pink on pink with a
No,
low
no, I
opacity
think
on the bottom
I
layer.
think the text was black. It's just it was so light that it was fading with the pink, and I can't tell if that was the person's scan or if the comic just actually looks like that.
Yeah, it was upsetting me. I was like,
No, it
dude, I
upset me too.
can't.
I'm like, dude, come on.
Mhm.
But yeah, it was like I don't. This older kid that suddenly comes out of nowhere. Just fucking being like, "I'm Jolie Sue. Don't you remember me? Why would she fucking remember you? You fucking admit that she has the memory chip. That shows she wouldn't remember you,
Oh my God, yeah, he says that at the very start, and then at the end he's like, yeah, they memory wiped you. It's like, dude, then why do you even start? Why do you start that off?
right? Like, oh my god. Oh, so dumb. And for a stupid retcon, why did they retcon this? What is there to be gained by making Julie Sue also related to Moratory Rex and Kragok? Kragok doesn't even fucking do anything anymore. He's in prison. He's still right. He's in prison. Am I dumb? I'm forgetting where all these stupid echidnas are.
No, Kragok's in the zone of silence.
Oh my
No,
god! Right, they
zone of
threw right,
silence.
right, right,
No,
right, right, right,
he's
right,
in
right,
the
right.
other zone. He's in the zone that they used to be in because they sent the other echidna after him because he was like, I
Yes,
gotta
yeah, yeah, yeah,
battle
yeah.
him.
The real. What's it? The guy we like, the one echidna we like, threw him into the zone of
Yeah,
silence and jumped after him. Yeah, yeah, okay, okay, okay. God, I fucking hate the echidna shit, man. Oh my god.
yeah, no, it pisses me off too.
So stupid. Okay, right. Then we're talking about echidnas. I can remember what I was going to talk about now. I cannot wait for the absolute clusterfuck that Chaos is about to bring to the echidna lore.
Hmm.
Oh my god, it's about to get so much worse. It's going to be absolutely hilarious.
I'm gonna cry.
It's, how in the hell are they going to. I understand. I know it's not the Master Emerald that they're going to have Chaos in. It's going to be some weird black emerald. But how in the hell are they going to have the Knuckles clan be in this in the comic? There's the echidna lore is gonna be so fucked up because they're not even like technologically advanced. They're like ancient species. So oh, this is gonna be so good. Oh my god! And also knowing if, that the adventure arc was written when they were playing the game in Japanese, so they don't actually know what they're saying. Oh, it's
Oh
gonna
my
be
God,
so
yeah.
good. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I'll be
So
on. I'll
they
give
they,
them.
they hit the echidna lore.
It was like 15 9/11s.
Yeah, Jesus. They just mess it. That's gonna be horrible. I can't wait.
I'll give him a little bit of leeway with the Knuckles Clan stuff since Sega wouldn't give him an English version of Sonic Adventure. So I'll give him a little bit of leeway, but oh my god, it's gonna make the lore so much funnier.
Hmm.
But anyway, overall, Super Special 11 mid.
Yeah, just made too much shit. It was just too cluttered.
It was too cluttered. There was the Good Bunny subplot, which is like I like her redesign. I like the sentiment and all that. Just a little rush, but you know what? It was fine. It was good. The rest were whatever. The Julie Stewart was fucking insane.
Hmm.
Sonic 78. Y2K, baby. We're in 2000 now.
Oh yeah.
And
And
then
Sonic gets knighted.
the Night of the Wind, baby. Yeah, that's what
Yep.
we're.
Sir Sonic.
Another Black Knight reference before Black Knight comes out.
Yep.
Yeah. When Sonic was saying, we're talking about moving Uncle Truck stuff so Nate can move in, he's like, I mean, well, I like Nate. In my notes, I'm like, well, I don't like Nate, Sonic.
It's so good. But I also just kind of chuckled at that because he's like, I like Nate, but I'm just depressed right now.
Yeah, right. Like you know what? That's fair.
Yeah.
Also, this comic is still confusing me with its time scale because it's apparently been months since Elias showed up.
Oh my God. I didn't even recognize that.
Yeah, they're like, oh, it's been months since Elias showed up. So I'm like, wait, so it was only weeks that they were gone for in August, but it's been months since Elias showed up, even though it's been less issues between. You get what I'm saying? Whatever.
I thought they retconned that though also to be
Yes, yeah, yeah,
months.
yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know if now if they meant that it was the whole journey was months, or if the
You see,
Elias
this is
part
why this
was.
sucks.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm just gonna say the whole the fucking Brave New World trip was months, and I'm just gonna deal with it. I don't care anymore.
Hmm.
Um, Alicia twitching. Wow, another new character that will not do anything.
Yeah, and like either way, no, not what pisses me off. I'm gonna immediately skip to it. Elias being there at the end to like hear the conversation about the queen and her freezing temps and that she
Oh
wouldn't
yeah.
survive long outside. Why do they only now know that there's a week left of energy in that
Oh
thing?
yeah, right. What
What
did
do
they
you
know? Oh, what did
mean?
they know that the oh wait, is it because they unplugged it from like whatever they were doing, or was it always like that?
I guess that's why, but why didn't they start off that
Yeah, right.
conversation
Why
that
is it like
way?
immediately when they got to Nahal, they were like, all right, let's measure how much energy it has, because you think that'd be pretty fucking important.
Yeah, like I don't know. That like infuriated me. I was like, dude,
This is like your number
this
one
is
priority, dude.
important.
Doctor Quack, this is the only thing you're doing in this comic, man. This is your job.
Yeah, I was like, you're fumbling the bag, man. I'm gonna get that PhD. It's gonna be mine.
First you're a traitor, now you're like an actual quack.
Yeah.
Um, and then Sally's wearing the stupidest outfit for this entire issue.
Hmm.
The like regal outfit, like girl, switch back to the jacket. I don't want you to wear that anymore.
Yeah, it does not look good.
um, yeah, I guess it's crazy how just chill Antoine is now that he's like talking about his dad and stuff. I'm like, damn,
Yeah, no, he
he's
talked
not
about
shit
his
anymore.
dad was like super chill about it. He was like, oh, I've got to restore
Oh
his
yeah,
honor and was
he
just
didn't
super
even
sweet with
he
Bunny.
didn't even say any retort to like he said like a light jab at Sonic, but like there was no like
Yeah,
anger. I
it
was
was
crazy.
like he respected him and then he was like, you gotta call me sir now, and Anton was
Like
like,
no,
I am not doing that.
yeah, you see
But
that
like
was like I'm like damn, okay, this is the early Antoine would have like murdered him,
yeah, I was like, dang, they're so like chill now. I don't know. I really like Antoine's development. I think Bunny has like done a good thing
right?
being like with him.
This is the only part of the comic I can appreciate now is Antoine being a goat.
Yeah.
And then we end off the Sonic portion with him discovering chaos.
Mm.
So yeah, that's cool. I guess next week we'll see how the hell adventure happens.
Oh
You gotta
boy.
play it.
I do. Now
Now you're
it's
on
no
the now shit's
choice.
hitting the fan. You gotta play it.
Yeah,
I mean,
now we're right there at the cusp.
it's not a long game, and you know it's fine. You didn't play it last week
Yeah.
considering things
Yeah.
happened.
Completely derailed everything.
Yeah. So yeah, it's not a long game. You can probably get through, and then you can be fresh in your head. What the hell is that?
Yeah.
Because I really do not want you to see whatever the hell happens
Oh
in
yeah,
this as your first
good.
experience.
Yeah, because I'm gonna play Adventure, be like, okay, I get a gist of what the lore is. Read Archie.
What the
What
fuck?
is this?
Yeah, right. Like, oh my god, oh my Station Square. Oh,
Oh,
we right. Like, how are they gonna do that? Because there's no Overlanders on Mobius from what they've shown for a while. Like, I wonder what they're doing. Is like, are the Overlanders going to be the people in Station Square?
yeah,
How?
like what?
Wait, how is Gun going to happen? How is like the
Like there
United
is no
Federation?
way.
We have the United Federation, all the other countries that get introduced later. Which by the time, honestly, most of the other human countries show up when Ian Flynn would be writing. But like at least the United Federation would be introduced during like in the next few years with the with Gun.
Yeah, when do we get the first like reboot? The first like universe reboot? Like
The
I
Genesis
feel
Wave.
like yeah, when
The
do we get
Genesis
the
Wave
first
is
like?
in 2013, I think,
Oh
or
my
15. It is. It
God!
is. We are not anywhere near it. It
Good
is. It
Lord!
is at the. It is with the Mega Man crossover. That is when it
Yeah,
happens.
no,
So
th-
we are.
this
I
is
think that's like seven.
bad.
That is 7 years into Ian Flynn's writing. We are in 2000. So no, we are
This
not
is
rebooting.
not gonna this is not gonna go
No,
well.
it is not. And on one hand, I kind of feel bad for them, but also it's just very funny how insane this lore is because they have to keep up with the games and their own convoluted shit.
Yeah, it was just too ambitious. They kept trying to do their own shit.
No,
It's
it's
like,
like it's
dude,
not even that they're trying to do their own shit. It's they're trying to do their own shit. They don't develop it, and then all of a sudden, when new shit has to get introduced, they have to like scramble to make it work because it's not well
yeah,
defined. Yeah, whatever. We're not even talking about 78 at this point. Um,
yeah. So
I
Knuckles
guess
now.
this. Oh my god. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
like, do we even have
guess.
much to say
I mean, I
about
have
this
notes
one?
about this. I have two. Well, we have the B. We want to talk about the B plot first.
Let's get the B plot out of the way.
Oh
It's
my
not like
God,
there's
Valdez is
much.
dead.
Whoa,
Oh no, is
Valdez
he dead?
drowned.
Is he dead?
Yeah, he got drowned.
Yeah, are we sure?
Probably
Did
not,
he
but he
explode?
from maybe I don't know. We didn't even get shown it. Point is, SBO
There's
was
no body.
drowning
He's
him, and
alive.
then next, yeah, nobody. He's probably alive.
Well,
But
once
then we
he's like,
saw him go back, rescue the chameleons, and explode the ship.
right, okay, so, oh yeah, we get a little bit of Ray cameo. Okay. Um,
Yeah, and also like
oh my
Julie
God,
Sue
then
on
we
a
get,
horse.
yeah, and then we, right, oh my God, that was so funny. Then we get this new chameleon, uh, Lisa.
Yeah, random like female chameleon.
random female chameleon who is suddenly in a love triangle with SPO and Valdez.
Yeah, like
Um,
what?
and then Valdez is suddenly. Why is SPO taking Valdez's roboticization so? No, why is he taking Valdez's like insult so personally? He's literally a robot. You could just say he's got reprogrammed by Eggman. Why is he taking this so seriously?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
But but we basically summed it up.
yeah,
It's
like he
not
blows up Valdez.
anything.
Like okay, it was wrapped up so dumb. Like what? We've never
Yeah,
developed a friendship.
it was just
Like
yeah.
okay, he blew
Like I
like
still
why?
did not care.
It's just like SBO takes it so personally, dude. Like okay, calm down, man. He's a robot. You can understand what's happening. But also, they
Hmm.
better. I swear to God, the Brotherhood better get brought up that the fact that Eggman is invading the floating island. If this does not prompt any sort of like rethinking on their part, I'm just gonna get like actually pissed off
Hmm.
because like their whole thing for denying Sally, right, was that oh why we have no reason to get involved. Well,
Yeah,
guess
this better be brought up.
I hope it gets brought. If it doesn't get brought up, I'm gonna say it's really stupid. It's like what? Anyway, A plot. What did you think of the greatest characters of all time, Monk and Hunter?
You just got monked.
I hate you.
Uh, yeah, no, I don't know. This was,
What's up?
and also their names, Monk and
Monkey.
Hunter.
Right? He's like it's
Like
just
I
monkey. He's
was,
just monkey. He's a
yeah.
monkey.
Like the whole time I was waiting for the Hunter's name, and then I got to
Right?
32, and I was like,
He's
wait,
still
his name's
Hunter. No,
actually just
I'm gonna be
Hunter.
so for. We said this before we started, but I swear to God, it really is just Craven the Hunter, and they just call him Hunter because you can't actually say Craven the Hunter because it's not. They're not Spider Man.
Yeah. I don't know. It pissed me off because I was like, I immediately knew what they were doing. It was like a Kraven the Hunter, like most dangerous game type reference,
Yeah.
and I was like,
You see, this would be
I don't
interesting
really
if it's
care.
not the randomly introduced childhood bully of Knuckles.
Yeah, and we don't even get him for that long. Like
He
he's here for
dies.
just these
He
three issues and
dies. He
gets killed at the end.
dies.
Yeah,
This is the
and
final arc
Knuckles
of
is
the
like,
Knuckles comic.
yeah, and Knuckles like brings it up like it matters to him.
He's
He's
like,
like,
my
we
bully.
must keep
Oh
him
my
down there
God. We
for
need
my
to.
bully and the
Right.
other
We
people.
need to kill you. Right. He's like the victims of the
Yeah.
off-screen pigeon who we never met. The
Mhm.
bully who was here for 3 issues and barely characterized, and his other victims who are also these other animals. I think it's like what infinitely more fucked up if you hunt the animals in this universe because the Mobians are just like normal people.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, no, I don't know. This whole fucking
What's so weird? And we got Hydro City. We get Hydro City sound.
like, how is this how we get a Hydro City? Like, how
Right.
is like this is the introduction to it. We get the introduction in a fucking hunt chase. Like,
Yeah.
it's so I
And
don't
then
know, it's
like,
so dumb.
and we get the funniest backstory of all time with Monk, where he's just
Hmm.
sleeping, and then he just suddenly picked up by the Brotherhood and chucked off the island. And not only chucked off the island with his arms and legs attached so that he fucking drowns in the ocean.
Yeah, and he's like, I thrashed and I made it out alive somehow, and it's like, dude, what?
No, it's like I feel bad for him kind of at that point. Like, bro, he was just minding his business. He just was being an ability to Knuckles, and all of a sudden he gets fucking attempted drowning because he was bullying Knuckles. Like, excuse me.
Yeah, it was like, dude didn't even really hurt Knuckles. He pushed him away after Knuckles
No,
jumped him
no, because
after
here's the
being a
thing.
bully.
They act like he's so much worse than he actually does anything. Like he comes back to the island and tries to murder Knuckles. It's like, why would you even think that? He didn't even catch that they were a kid that's throwing him off.
Yeah, is I don't even know.
It's like, yeah, but it's just like you think the Brotherhood would want him to be a teaching moment, right? That Knuckles has to beat him, but no, they just fucking throw him off. It's crazy.
Yeah,
I guess because they can't control him.
also like I don't even know if any of the Haven stuff was really necessary. We didn't even get really anything out of
Wait, what
like
happened with Haven
I
again?
guess
Oh right,
like ha-
the fact that he was like he had messed up with their communications. Yeah, we had so much screen time on that when it's like we already can tell from the get go what happened. It don't
yeah,
even
it was
help.
just kind of yeah, they don't even do anything. They come in at the very end with Locke and Archimedes, but like even still, like Locke's an idiot. Like when they invade the Hunter's ship to like see what's going on and it does intruder alert, Locke's just like, this should do it. Pulls all the wires at
Yeah,
once.
right.
Like,
Like
dude,
thanks Scott,
what?
thanks Locke. You're really great at this.
Yeah, I was like, Locke, aren't you like a part of an advanced scientist society and you just pull all the fucking wires? Isn't that what they tell you not to do?
Right? Like what if it blew up?
Yeah. Like I think even Archimedes says that, just like what if that blew up?
He's like, oh well, whatever.
Yeah,
Um.
I was
Oh
it
right. Even I in my
bothers me.
notes just pointed out if his name is fucking Hunter. It's just so
Yeah, because
stupid.
it's like you don't realize it fully until the end and you're like, wait a minute, his name is Hunter?
It's just like he looks like Craven the Hunter. He's called Hunter. It's fucking
Yeah,
Craven the Hunter.
yeah, it literally is one to one. But yeah, I mean we went over what mattered for that. That's just like it was just
Nothing
not good.
mattered. He
That was
fucking
like
the monk died. The pigeon died. They captured the hunter. The hunter.
yeah.
You don't even question him. He just fucking showed up. Why did he show up? Was he in space? Was he here the whole time? I don't fucking know anymore. Why am I going insane
Yeah.
over this?
Like this might be the worst like Knuckles
Nothing
issue
happened.
trilogy because
Nothing happened.
nothing
Like
happened.
right,
It
like we
was the
like
most
for the one
nothing.
time, we said the one time that Knuckles gets the spotlight for an arc, and it's utter fucking dog shit.
Yeah, it's like it's the last three issues of his specific series, and they decide to give it the most
Like
nothing
yeah,
burger like story.
I assume it was probably a random cancellation that they didn't know they were canceling at 32, and I know that Knuckles just invades the main book after this, but like, holy shit, dude, this is just like the book in a nutshell, kind of.
Yeah, it was so I don't know.
Oh my
I'm good.
god.
That's it. Yeah, no, not going thinking. Now that we had this full conversation, I just put like this whole week honestly like I had like a five, maybe
The
six.
Sonic, the
Like
78. Wait, hold on. What
the
happens?
Sonic stuff was good. The
The
Sonic
Sonic
stuff
stuff
was
was good. If 78 was, I could feel it veering back into mediocrity, but it wasn't there yet. So I appreciate the Sonic stuff, but the Knuckles
yeah, I
stuff,
give it like a
oh
six
my,
because of the Sonic stuff, and it was mainly Sonic stuff
yeah,
this week. So, but the Knuckles stuff was all like really hindering this week. So that's why I'm like really veering on that five
it's
because I'm like,
just,
man,
it was just bad. It's bad.
yeah,
We had awful retcons about Julie Sue. The horrible issue with Sally and just the monk and Hunter. Just, oh my
yeah.
god, dude.
The final three issues was literally just like it was just the
Nothing.
most like it was like bad aftertaste. Like
Yeah,
when
right?
you like eat something that like tastes good at first,
Just
and then you get that
horrible.
really bad lingering taste that just
Yeah.
like stays no matter what. Like you drink water and shit, it doesn't go away. That's
Nothing.
what that
Yeah, right.
last three issues were.
Like for a second in 29, I was happy when like the pigeon showed up. Cause like, oh my god, we're actually talking about like the rest of Angel Island again. Nope, fucking Sally. And then 30, The same pigeon shows up, and then nope, it's about a fucking random overlander trying to kill a monkey and a Knuckles.
Yeah, and like we get nothing on the Overlander because
Right?
like he just
None,
immediately hops into. We don't get any character development for any of these
none of
characters.
Knuckles' character shows up. Julie Sue does not show up. The Chaotix don't show up. None of the other echidnas show up. The Brotherhood don't do jack fucking shit. Oh my god. It's a
Yeah,
nightmare. Jesus Christ.
and it's like we finally got away from Echinopolis, and it feels like we're still dealing with
I
Echinopolis.
think on it.
Like
No, I'm gonna be so honest with this last arc. I think I would rather be in Echidnopolis than deal with the stupid ass monkey thing.
yeah, no, that's why I said this
Yeah.
like last three was the worst of the Knuckles series. Like I would have rather like all the like confusing shit lore than the most nothing burger like why did this
Yeah.
have to be like shoved in?
Like at least it was funny to talk about the fucking what's his name, like hailing Dimitri and all that
Yeah.
stuff. There's just nothing. It just makes me mad because there's nothing gets added that you introduce Knuckles as childhood bully that gets shot and exploded.
Yeah, and then he acts like it's a big deal, and it's like, are we?
It's
It's
like
like
you
once
were going to
again,
kill him too. Not kill him. You wanted to kill him too. He was
yeah,
saying it's no skin off my back if he dies. Why do you care?
yeah, and it's just like once again, it's another like, are we supposed to care in this moment? Is this a character that we were supposed to feel bad for
Right? Like,
dying?
it's the point. Are they supposed to have built up a decent relationship after this? Because they barely still fucking hated each other.
Yeah, it's like there's just nothing there. We didn't get any substance from the past. We didn't get any substance from the current. They kill him off, and Knuckles is like, man,
Right?
this is for him and that bird. And it's like, dude,
The
did you
bird
even
that we
really
never
know
saw.
either?
We never saw the
Yeah,
bird.
yeah.
At
It's like
least we saw Monk. The bird died off screen.
exactly. It's like even if we're to like assume that Knuckles like knows this bird for a while, it's like, dude, why does he care about the bully then?
Yeah,
Like,
right.
what? Hasn't seen
Oh,
him in years. Dude got dropped off the island,
he
was
just
a
tried to kill
piece of
him.
shit to him, tried to kill him, yeah. It's like, why do you care? Like, he cares more about the bully than he did of Sonic in early
Oh
issues.
my god. Yeah, right. It's just
Yeah,
a nightmare. Jesus Christ. I can. What are they gonna do now that he's gonna take up the main book at some point? Oh, it's gonna be so bad.
I don't know.
I'm
I think
scared.
I
I'm
think we're
scared.
getting to those real 5 out of 10, 4 out of 10
I'm
weeks. We're
scared.
getting to the
This
bad
is over.
stuff.
I'm scared, man.
And I'm not ready. I'm
Oh,
not
well,
ready.
next week we got Super Specials 12 and 13, and then Sonic 79 through 87. Wow, hearing the numbers go up that high is weird. We haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, we're finally like really progressing the Sonic
Well, it's
issues.
because like there's no random Knuckles book to read. It's just Super Specials and Sonic until we get
Yeah.
to Sonic 152. That's
Oh
when
my
like
God,
Sonic X starts.
dude.
So like after this, it's three. We have Super Specials 12 through 15, and then it's just a straight shot until Sonic 152, and that's when another spin-off book starts happening.
It's like on one hand, I'm
Oh,
happy
and
that we
then
finally
also
get
it's
to
like,
like
but then also it's Kids Penders going back to the main book besides the library subplot. So
yeah,
I'm kind of scared.
it's like I'm afraid. It's like there's two sides of me right now. One side is just like, yes, Sonic full sprint. The other
It's like,
side
is
is like,
it?
oh no, this is about to get
Yeah, like,
bad.
is it
This is
Sonic
about
Full
to get
Sprint though? Is it really?
yeah.
You know
This is
for a
about to
fact
get
this is about to be. It's
rough.
really about to be a Knuckles issue featuring Sonic.
I know.
Um, but yeah, I guess we could wrap it up here with our fears for next week.
Yeah.
Um,
Just yeah.
this comic's
That's
going
it.
crazy, man. And I just read DC X Sonic. I was having a fun time. Now we're back to
I
this
know.
hellhole.
Well,
Anyway,
we'll continue it next week.
yeah, have a good one, everybody.
Mm.